Coming from our experience in care,
We know that when coming into care, you can have a mix of emotions. This video will show what happens in your care journey.
and what happens next.
Foster care. This is when you live with someone you don't know.
In their house,
Just like any family, it might be a quiet house or a busy house with lots of people or just a few. Kinship care.
This is when you live with someone in your family other than your mum or dad.
You get live with your auntie, granny, granddad.
a family friend, a neighbour, big brother or cousins. These are just a few examples.
Residential care. This is when you live in a house with other children.
The adults that keep you safe or staff.
You'll see them a lot, but they don't live there, and there might be a lot of new faces.
This might be a small house with a couple of children or a big house with lots of children.
Like all families, there may be different routes. You might move or experience different types of care.
And there might be different roles in each house. A social worker is someone who must make sure you're taken care of properly and treated well.
Your social worker should see you once a month, but can see you more often if needed.
Your social worker should check you are happy with how things are and should listen to your worries. Sometimes your social worker can go off for a little or a long time.
Or you could get a new social worker. Sometimes this can be planned or can be unexpected.
If your social worker is not right for you, you can tell your foster carer, residential worker or kinship carer so they can help.
If you feel you're not being listened to, you can ask for an independent advocate through VOYPIC, Voice of Young People in Care.
Family. Sometimes you might not be able to see family and this might make you feel happy, angry,
Confused?
upset or let down.
While you're in care, a decision will be made for you to have family time. This can be made at a young people's review meeting or by the court. It will be decided who you can see, where and when you can see them. You'll be told this plan by your social worker or one of the adults who is caring for you.
You might see your family in a park, in a shopping centre or in a special building called a contact centre. This contact centre will have a room with toys to play with, or you might like to bring a game to play together. If you haven't been to the contact centre before and you are feeling nervous, you can ask to see a picture of the building beforehand. In the room, there may be special people who work there, or a social worker may stay with you.
These adults will stay to make sure everyone is kept safe and they are able to tell the social workers or your carers if you need anything. After the family time ends, you are allowed to have close time with family.
Review meetings. A young people's review meeting, sometimes called a LAC review, is a meeting to talk about how you are doing. It should happen at least every 6 months. Sometimes there are just a few people in the meeting.
And other times there can be lots. For example, your social worker, senior social worker, principal social worker, someone from your school, the person you are living with, and maybe an advocate or a mentor or other important people in your life.
In the meeting, they should chat about where you live, your health, and how things are in school. The people in the meetings will chat about your achievements from your last meeting and if there is anything you need support with in the future.
You should know when your review meeting is happening and have a chance to talk to your social worker before this meeting about what is important to you.
All young people can attend or take part in their meeting. If you don't go, someone like your social worker should let you know how the meetings went and if any decisions were made.
You can also ask for an advocate to attend your meeting. They will chat to you about the things that are important to you and ensure your voice is heard. These meetings sometimes happen in person, on Zoom or on phone. You can chat to your social worker about what you prefer.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope it helps you through your journey.
Remember, if you have any questions, you can ask your social worker or an independent advocate.